Defensive position is needed on the marked objective.
Oh well, I give up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he designed the main villains for Xenoblade 2. A bunch of different Japanese artists contributed to Xenoblade 2. So like the guy who made Code Geass designed a blade for Xenoblade 2. There's like a bunch of other like anime, manga, and video game artists that contributed to that game character design-wise. I don't have the good sound effect on this soundboard. That was added on the new computer. But I do have...
You shut the fuck! Don't you fucking tell me to my face to shut the fuck up!
Or I have this one.
Jesus fucking Christ. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you fucking virgin losers. God damn. Go get a life. Go outside. Find meaning in your fucking life. Because they're angry and can't get pussy, so I have to do it to shut them the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck all of you. Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
Just a reminder, that was when Rich had to donate to St. Jude's because he broke his promise to do a Pokemon live stream and wear a chicken suit on stream. So he basically said, if I don't meet these goals and do these streams by this date, then I'll donate a certain amount of money to charity. And when people brought it up in his chat because he hadn't done either of the two events, you know, that was his reaction. He rage quit the first stream, started up a second stream, and that's how he opened it up. I remember we were watching that while I was playing Exo Primal.
All call signs, you are cleared to attack. Secure the OBJs and defend against any hostile acts. Move out.
That's the game I associate with that era of RT
Objective
clowning.
Echo has been secured.
Exo Primal, which was a pretty fun game. Yeah, we're gonna watch Rich's video later. I did finish up Xenoblade 2. I did. It was pretty good. I liked the ending.
Alright, Objective Charlie is now under our control. We've lost Objective Delta.
It was very Final Fantasy VII-esque in its science bad messaging, which was kind of fun. But yeah. Yeah, Exo Primal was the dinosaur game where you get in like the mech suit and you fight the dinos. It was actually really fun. The problem was is the way that they designed it. It's that the majority of the content was basically hidden, and you had to replay the same missions over and over and over again before it would gradually unlock, which was fucking retarded. Like, it was genuinely shittily designed from that perspective, but once you got far enough into the game and you unlocked all the different missions, it was really fun. So it's like one of those perfect cases of just pure missed opportunity. Like, it had a really great, I would say, core gameplay loop. It's just the way that, you know, it was structured. It made everybody think that there was, like, no content whatsoever. Because you had to play for, like, 3 hours plus in order to get new missions to pop into the rotation.
Thanks! Thank you! Come on!
Hey, thanks.
Our forces control more objectives than the enemy. Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
Taking it back.
Listen in. Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
RIP to the dark Final Fantasy 16 type Dragon Quest. Well, yeah.
Hostile attack launched on Delta.
I mean, I think it would have been cool if we got, you know, an action-based Dragon Quest, but I think it's probably better for them to just stick to what people like already. So,
Let's go!
you know, the Japanese are the main purchasers of Dragon Quest anyway, so we should cater it to them. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a fan of the look of the new Dragon Quest, as usual. I'm not a Toriyama fan, which we just talked about, but yeah, I think the character designs are pretty ugly.
Let's go! Take this ammo!
Secured objective Delta.
Ah, medic!
Yeah, they basically, I think, had to restart the development completely. So this was like basically a announcement that development had re-begun. So it's going to be a while till it comes out. The core audience for Dragon Quest games is 40 to 50-year-old Japanese men. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Medic! Ah! Need medic!
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
What is that?
Let's go!
Our forces have neutralized Bravo. We secured Delta. Good work.
Yeah. I'm shopping for Roman coins, and somebody just sent me an offer of one I was watching. It'd be interesting what Square Enix does with the combat system if they remake Chrono Trigger. My guess is we'll just keep it turn-based. My assumption would be is they will give it the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined treatment, but not sure. Maybe they'll give it the 2D HD treatment. I don't know. Yeah, the stories of Dragon Quest games are really shitty in my opinion. Like, they're just, you know, insert, you know, the most generic fantasy plot imaginable. And that's it. There's like zero depth to them at all. Like, maybe some of the characters have an interesting backstory or two, but for the most part, it is incredibly cookie cutter.
Objective Echo.
I mean, it's basically just like a casual turn-based fantasy game, akin to like a Call of Duty, I would say. In terms of just, you know, very uniform, very samey with each, you know, subsequent release. There's not really much variability at all. It's just, you know exactly what you're gonna get.
Be advised we're tracking an enemy tank east of your location.
I'm hit!
Yeah, dude, the launch soundtrack for Dragon Quest XI was genuinely headache-inducing. I had to turn the audio off. Like, it was genuinely bad. Once they added the orchestral soundtrack in an update, it was far easier to stand. Like, I still don't think it was that great, music-wise, but it was definitely better. It was definitely better than what was previously there, but...
Come on!
Yeah, for an 80-hour RPG, Dragon Quest really does have a weak story.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
Let's see. What is this? This should prove your point regarding... Okay, cool. Let's see. Appreciate it.
Need a medic!
Tank destroyed! Redirect fire!
Let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Need a medic!
Yup. Like, Final Fantasy 15 definitely has a very different look compared to 13. And then, yeah, Final Fantasy 10, very different look from Final Fantasy 9, which looks different than Final Fantasy 8 and 7. So, none of these look the same. That's the thing. Like, obviously, maybe the concept art, you could say, like, oh, yeah, you can see a artistic similarity, but in the actual implementations in the games, they look completely different. So, yeah, this is a good example. Appreciate it. But yeah, each Final Fantasy has a distinct look. Each one has a distinct look. I mean, maybe you could say 1, 2, and 3 don't really, but, you know, they're NES games. So.
Right, objective Delta is under
Or
our
SNES,
control.
whatever. Don't sue me.
I need a medic!
Each game has its own identity. Yep, and battle system, and enemy types, and even the recurring enemies have, you know, design variability. You know, like Shiva, for example, in Final Fantasy 15 is dummy thick compared to other Final Fantasy. I mean, 7's is also pretty thick as well, but yeah, it's much different compared to like Final Fantasy 16, where Shiva is, you know, lacking. For, you know, lack of a better term.
Heads up, hostiles in
Let's
fire!
move!
You have my back!
Yeah, dude, Shiva in Final Fantasy 15 is crazy. Yeah, Garuda was down. that was another one that was crazy, bro. Garuda's feathery, you know. Appendage. Oh, I guess appendage is the wrong word, but yeah. That shit was wild, bro. Yeah. They did not need to put that much detail in that particular section, but you know, they did.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
The Final Fantasy games are so different from each other, it's entirely possible for someone to like one game in the series and hate the rest. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what most Final Fantasy fans, air quotes, do anyway. You know, they either love Final Fantasy 7 or 10 and hate the rest. Or maybe 6, but that's less common.
Medic!
Yeah, I have 9 on my list of stuff to play. Basically, right now, as it sits, I want to finish up Harvestella, then I'm probably going to either play Final Fantasy 9 or Trails in the Sky first chapter. And then I need to squeeze in that Tales of Arise game, which came today.
Here's what you can carry!
I have a JRPG pack.
Let's move!
Be advised, objective marked. We need you supporting the attack. Back and take control.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy X. I think it's good, but I don't know. Final Fantasy X didn't really hit that hard for me. I just didn't like Titus first. I found him to be very unlikable.
I got you! I need a medic! You have my back!
The enemy is close to victory. I need everyone on the offensive.
At least Titus dies at the end of 10, yeah.
We're targeting objective
The silver
Delta.
lining, right? And 10-2 doesn't count since you have to do 100% for Titus to come back, yeah. I guess that's the silver lining, right?
Be advised, I've spotted an enemy tank to your east.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't mind 10, but definitely not my favorite.
I owe you one!
Come on!
Here's some ammo for you!
I refuse to say Titus. No. Absolutely not. I just refuse, bro. I absolutely refuse. Was Yuna, Riku, or Lulu your favorite girl of 10? Do I risk a criminal prosecution if I answer honestly? I guess not, because I was really young when I played it. But definitely Riku is the best of the three.